Welcome to the biggest display of laziness you have ever seen. The top notch of being idle. The art of becoming a couch potato. But today it is time to wake up and finish this thing. It is time for AFK from nothing to hype. Finale. But first, let's have a little bit of a recap. Episode 1 was all about one thing and one thing only: unlocking the bazaar. At all cost. By using unpaid workers, just a tad bit of communism, and even stealing a bit of wood from a non. Eventually, we got there without bazaar being disabled. Episode 2 was all about making bank. First by drowning bats so they would drop their talisman, and then we unlocked Reese to go to the dwarven mines. AFKing Ice Walkers with Skeleton Pet, then using Vampire Mask and Thunderlord to kill a whole bunch of goblins, and finally AFKing in the fireplace with Ball Pet. Then my co-op decided to try and get diabetes by eating as many cookies as possible. And so we ended off episode 2 with a net worth of around 300 million coins. In this episode, the finale, I will show you a couple of very overpowered AFKing methods, and we will also be giving away this Hyperion, with the start of a new big series after this, so don't forget to like and subscribe, or I'm coming for your soul. At the end of the second episode, we were AFKing goblins with 3/4 sorrow and the ball pit, making around 1 million coins per hour if you can be at the fireplace. Then we looked at the importance of magic find. In the beginning we did Ice Walkers because their drops are more valuable than goblins. But then we moved on because we could kill a lot more at the same time. But now at high magic find, Ice Walkers become better again. We decided that it was time to upgrade our setup and go from Raiders X to Daedalus X, because Daedalus gives 35 coins per kill. But not before hitting this insane milestone. Yes, 1 million kills AFK. So we started AFKing Ice Walkers with Full Sorrow, Daedalus X and a ball pet with Dwarf Turtle Helmet to not take any knockback and stay in the middle of the room. We also had a cookie active for more magic find as well as a godpot, because more magic find is very important for this AFKing method, because their drops are pretty rare to get. You want to stay in the center of the room because this aggroes the most amount of Ice Walkers, and you also want hot potato bugs on your armor because they do quite some damage. This setup can actually earn you between 1 and 2 million coins per hour, which is really good. Let's take a look at the drops you can get. The glacite jewel, 40k per, and you can sell them per 3 because that's usually what people want. And then there's the glacite armor pieces, so helmet, chestplate, leggings and boots, that go for around 20,000 coins per. If we take a look at the stats, you can see that the average is around 15,000, but you can definitely sell them for 20,000 on bin. The reason the average is lower is because of people selling for low prices. But then you can also see some of them go for very high prices. And what is the reason for this? We invested in an auto recombobulator. This is a talisman that you can get that gives you a 1% chance to recombobulate items that are dropped. This means that you can get recombobulated armor pieces just like this. They sell for a lot more, buffing your income as well. Now that we have found this method, we could just keep doing it until we get the Hyperion. But what if I told you we have a way better method? Now the reason there is issues with Ice Walkers is 1, there is competition. This means that other people will come in and grab your kills, which means you will earn less money. And 2, there's also people that want to kill you. They will bring ghosts to you and make sure you die, and then your AFK session is over and you won't be earning any money at all. So the only spot where you're actually safe from competition or being killed is your island. So we could use minions, or unpaid work as I call them, because they have no chance of getting away and they have to keep on working for you. We haven't used minions in quite some time. In the beginning of the profile we used them to get XP to unlock the bazaar a lot quicker. But then we stopped using them, and the reason for this is the rules. We can use minions, but we have to be on the island to be able to keep them. So we can't just leave them and then go AFK goblins. which is why we picked them up and never used them at all. Speaking of goblins, the goblin raid is something that I said at the end of episode 2, because this event can give you Heart of the Mountain XP and you can do it completely AFK. And we need this EXP to be able to get Heart of the Mountain 3 to go to the Crystal Hollows. Yes, we are going on an adventure. The reason we need this is to unlock a lot of collections to be able to make minions and get more minion slots. And once you are in Crystal Hollows, you can get pretty much all of the mining collections. You can get iron, mithril, hardstone, coal, redstone, lapis, everything you want. We also decided to go to the end to get easy obsidian from obsidian defenders. We used an unstable set as well as our ball pet to be able to do this, and we also AFK'd some zealots in the meantime. For endstone, you can get them from zealots with a chest or from endstone protectors that you can actually AFK. I've never tried this before, but it actually works. Now, by holding an emerald blade and having a bit of coins in your purse, you will be able to at least two-shot zealots if someone else doesn't steal them. While AFKing here, my co-op was able to get 2 summoning eyes, and they will be very important later on. Now that we have most of the mining minions, we also want to unlock combat minions, and we just got some from being in the end. Now, unlocking combat minions is not the most difficult thing. You just have to go to where they are and just stand there and AFK. Get spiders in Spider's Den, then go to the Nether and get blazes and magma cube. Ghosts are a bit of an issue though. And a very important mob, the slime. You will see later in the video why this is so important. This is the most crucial combat collection in this video. Then everyone's favorite skill, foraging. If you watched episode 1, you will know how much pain it was to unlock the foraging minions. But now it's a bit easier because we have a better setup. You can get wood from the wolves in Howling Caves, and the higher their level or HP, the higher type of wood they give. For example, the Soul of Alpha will always give you jungle wood because jungle wood is at the top of the foraging chain. With this better gear, we were able to AFK all of them and unlock all of the foraging minions. For farming, we initially used some communism to get wheat from a minion in one of the main hubs. And then zombies actually gave us carrots and potatoes. We were using Unstable set, which has an ability that hits all the mobs around it. So like this, it was pretty easy to unlock and get all of these farming minions. And then you think the hard part is over, but no, we still have to craft all the minions and unlock the slots. I did not have quick crafting on this profile, so I had to manually craft a lot of the minions. And let me tell you, me and my co-op BellCypher123, we were standing there for literally an hour just crafting minions, unlocking more and more minion slots until we got to 25 minion slots, which is really good, and this also includes the 5 free minion slots that you can get from profile upgrade. For this next setup we will show, you will definitely need as much minions as possible for more profit. We were using 25 slime minions with 2 minion expanders in each of them. Minion expanders make the minion 5% faster, and you can add fuel of your choice. We were using full flesh for the most of it. The way you build it doesn't matter that much, just make sure that the slimes can spawn and then fall down in a pit where you are able to AFK and then kill them. If you take a look at the gear, we have a slime head, 3/4 unstable with thorns on it, a Daedalus axe for the coins from kills, and then we can see a ball pet. But also a hound pet. How does this actually work? You're using auto pet rules. On combat, you will want to use the ball pet, and this makes it so the ball pet will use its ability and kill all the mobs around you. And then on collection, you want to use the hound pet, because it will use its finder perk to give you a lot more loot, giving you more coins. At the same time, I was AFKing in our AFK pool with a legendary magma cube pet. This pet can boost the speed of your slime minions by more than 20%, which also adds to the profit, making us around 40 million coins per day. At this point, several YouTubers made videos on this money making method, and Now you can no longer use Ball on your island. Thank you, Hypixel. But an update has never stopped me, and me and my co-op found another way to still use the same method and make a lot of coins by using Wither Armor and the Witherborn. This is another way of doing the setup. You have signs, so the slimes will just spawn and then all fall down, and you stand down there in the middle with a full wither set, so your Witherborn spawns every 30 seconds and kills all the slimes. You can no longer use the ball pet, so now instead have the magma cube pet, so you don't need a second person to AFK for you to speed up your minions. It is actually really good. And you remember this useless thing to drown rats? Yeah, if you AFK a lot, it's not that useless. You can earn an extra 1 million coins per day if you are on your island a lot, so definitely get this down as well. Now at this point, we were really close to 800 million coins, so about a week off of buying the Hyperion, and then this happened. Some mad lad decided that he wanted to do like 5000 dragons or something and started buying up the entire supply of summoning ice in the game, which made a huge spike. Now if you remember, we had 2 summoning ice and they were in bazaar, just being safe there, and they were bought at 100 million coins each. This gave us just a free 200 million coins and brought us to 1 billion coins, enough to buy this Hyperion. We scoured the auction house and eventually bought one from auction for 980 million coins. It has everything you can ever need, including Dragon Hunter 5 and even Vicious 5, because you guys deserve the best. If you want to win this Hyperion, which all of you want of course, make sure that you leave a comment with your IGN and why you want to win this, and the winner will be chosen by a bot. But that is not everything. There's other pieces of history that will be given away. To be able to win the giveaway for this Raider X with 1 million coins from the AFK profile, as well as this recombed glacite set, make sure to join discord.gg/necromancy, which is my server. And this cake soul is also given away. My co-op BellCypher123 decided that he would make a scarecrow because I was barely online and he carried the profile very hard. And this is true, he did 99% of the work, and without him this series would have taken about a year to complete, or I would not have been able to do weekly uploads at all. So thank you, Bell, I really appreciate the help. Leave a nice comment for him in the comments. I also want to thank some other people, and that is first and foremost you guys. The support on this series has been absolutely insane, and I have big plans for the future. So if you guys want to help me and hit YouTube rank as soon as possible, make sure you subscribe, and it would be nice to show your friends my channel, because I really try to give you guys as much quality as possible. I also want to thank all of my channel members. I recently launched channel memberships and a couple of you have supported me through that. Especially thanks to Ghostly for becoming a Lord of Lazy. Now this is it guys, the end of a big series. Or should I say BellCypher123 is finally free.